Welcome to Movieology, where we break down the best of the best movies. I'm your host, Julie Dunn, and I'm thrilled to be here with Fred Shin to talk about his all-time favorite movie. Fred, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me here.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm thrilled to be here. Now, if you had a favorite movie choice of any favorite movie, what would you pick?
I would probably say my favorite movie of all time is The Hangover.
Oh, The Hangover. A great movie, but maybe not the best thing to go through. For those of you who have not seen this cinematic experience, four friends travel to Las Vegas for what they plan to be a one-night bachelor party, have the worst hangover, hence the name, and struggle to remember what happened the night before. They are in a race to get their story together and to get to the wedding in time. Wow. So there's a lot going on in this movie. It came out in 2009.
Yes.
We have Todd Phillips as the director.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the first time you saw this movie?
I don't really remember the first time I saw it, but I know it was probably a few years after it came out, and I saw it with my dad.
Oh, your dad. That's
Yeah.
interesting. So Todd Phillips is the director.
Yeah.
And Variety.com described him as the master of bro comedy.
Yeah.
Seems like that lines up. This
Definitely.
movie definitely has some bro comedy in it, and
For
you saw it
sure.
with your dad.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it also kickstarted his career,
Mhm.
correct?
Yeah.
The Joker came out in 2019, directed by him, but he also had two other Hangover
Yep.
movies.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Have you
Mhm.
seen all of them?
I've seen 2, don't really remember it, and I haven't seen 3 yet.
Oh, interesting. Okay, all right. So first one sounds like it was a winner, though.
First one's always the best.
I think we should take a look at a trailer and
sure.
give the audience a flavor.
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Paging Dr. Douchebag. Now this is Vegas.
2 nights we'll never forget.
What happened last night?
There's quite a lot going on in that little trailer. We have that weird character with the scruff. Zach Galifianakis
Yeah,
playing Alan.
Alan.
And then we have two other slightly more grounded characters. We have Phil, played by Bradley Cooper, and Ed Helms, played as, it's Stu,
Yeah.
played as Ed Helms, right? So tell me, if you had to pick a favorite.
I would definitely have to go with Alan.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Alan, he's
yeah.
he's the weird one, right?
He's the weird one. He's crazy. You know, he's ridiculous. He's funny.
He's got some comedic relief. That's
For sure.
important. Awesome. So I think we should take a look at a favorite scene now and see what you were telling me a little bit about yours. So
Yeah.
let's take a look at it and
Let's
see
see
what
it.
it is.
Sure.
All right, let's play some blackjack. That's it! Oh, shut up, bitches!
So we have Zach Galifianakis is interesting.
Mhm.
He's a core member in this scene, right?
Yes.
He majored in communications. He didn't graduate.
Yeah.
He went to NC State. He didn't graduate. He failed his last class by 1 point.
Mhm.
And look where he is now. He's the star of this movie.
Of course, yeah.
He's leading the team. I love it. Have you seen the other movies? So you said you saw 2.
Mhm.
You didn't really remember it though.
Yeah.
So how does it compare?
You know, I feel like 1 is always the best.
Right.
They still follow like the same kind of story though. You know,
Okay.
They go a little crazy the night before, and they gotta figure out what happens.
So it follows the plot a
Yeah.
little bit more. Okay, interesting. Is the entire movie this intense, or is it a little bit up and
Yeah,
down?
this movie is like intense, like really throughout the entire time. You know, it's kind of calm in the beginning because they're like, oh, what happened? You know, but then once they realize all the stuff that they did, it gets a little bit crazier.
Right. So it
Yeah.
keeps you on the edge of your seat. It sounds like.
For sure.
Would you change anything?
Nah, I like it. You know.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's the first one. So they had an interview. They said that they're not going to come out with a 4th one, no matter what.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think a
that's-
trilogy is good enough.
Yeah, and it sounds like they kind of needed to stick with 1 and 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, this has been really fun. Between the stunning cast and the humorous plot, the movie seems like it's quite a gem. So thank you for sitting with me and chatting about this. And to our audience at home, thank you for spending some time here with us at Movieology. I hope you're adding this movie to your watch list. Until next time, keep your TV on, your lights low, and your popcorn popping. Good night.